Cracking the Code, your ultimate guide to vacation rental success. All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into something I know a lot of you are interested in, and that's the vacation rental market. Welcome to our guide on the key success factors for a vacation rentals business. This isn't just about throwing a property up on a website and hoping for the best. There's a real strategy to making serious income and building a sustainable business in this space. The potential is massive, with more and more people choosing unique stays over traditional hotels, but as with any lucrative venture, there's competition, and you need to know how to stand out and operate efficiently. So, if you're looking to get into vacation rentals, or maybe you've already dipped your toes in but want to scale up or improve your returns, this video is for you. If you're a new entrant in this thriving market, pay close attention to these essential tips. We're going to break down the absolute must-haves, the non-negotiables that can take your rental from just another listing to a highly sought-after destination. Think of this as your foundational blueprint. Ignoring these core principles is like trying to build a house without a solid foundation. It's just not going to hold up in the long run, and you'll be leaving a lot of money on the table. We'll cover everything from picking the perfect spot to ensuring your guests have an unforgettable experience that keeps them coming back, and more importantly, leaving those glowing 5-star reviews. Because let's be honest, those reviews are gold in this business. I've seen so many people make easily avoidable mistakes. And my goal here today, on behalf of Damisrael Technologies Looted, is to help you sidestep those pitfalls and set you on a clear path to maximizing your profits and building a truly successful vacation rental business. So grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's get into it. All right, first things first, and this one is absolutely critical, probably the biggest factor that will determine your success or failure: location. You've heard the saying location, location, location in real estate, and let me tell you, it's amplified tenfold in the vacation rental business. You could have the most stunning, beautifully decorated property, but if it's in the middle of nowhere with nothing to do, or in an area people simply don't want to visit, you're going to struggle, period. Choosing a strategic location isn't just about picking a pretty spot, it's about understanding market dynamics and potential return on investment. You need to be where the demand is, or at least where it's logically heading. So what makes a strategic location? You need to be thinking about tourism demand. Are people already flocking to this area? Are there established attractions like beaches, mountains, theme parks, historical sites, or a vibrant city center? Proximity to these key points of interest is huge. Think about accessibility too. How easy is it for guests to get there? Is it close to airports, major highways, or public transportation? Also, consider the amenities in the immediate vicinity. Are there good restaurants, grocery stores, and other conveniences that travelers will appreciate? You're not just selling a room, you're selling an experience, and the location is a massive part of that overall package. And then there's the less glamorous but equally important side: local regulations and zoning laws. This is where so many new hosts get tripped up. You absolutely have to do your homework on what's permitted in your chosen area. Are short-term rentals allowed? Are there specific licensing requirements, occupancy limits, or noise restrictions? What about taxes? Ignoring these can lead to hefty fines or even being shut down. You also need to scope out the competition. A little competition is healthy, it shows there's demand, but an oversaturated market might mean lower prices and occupancy rates unless you can truly differentiate yourself. This initial research is non-negotiable. Okay, so you found a killer location, amazing, but now, who exactly are you trying to attract to that location? Understanding your target audience is the next crucial piece of the puzzle. You can't be everything to everyone. Trying to appeal to all types of travelers at once often means you appeal to no one particularly well. Tailoring your property, your amenities, and even your marketing message to specific customer segments is key to standing out, and frankly, to charging premium rates and getting those consistent bookings. This isn't just about guessing, it's about making informed decisions that directly impact your bottom line. Think about the different types of travelers out there. Are you aiming for families with young children? If so, your property needs to be kid-friendly. Think safety features, maybe a crib, high chair, some toys, or even a small play area if possible. Or perhaps you're targeting luxury travelers. They'll expect high-end finishes, premium toiletries, maybe an espresso machine, smart home features, and impeccable cleanliness. Adventure seekers might prioritize proximity to trails or water sports, secure storage for gear, and robust Wi-Fi for planning their next exploit. And don't forget business travelers. They'll need a dedicated workspace, fast and reliable internet, an iron and ironing board, and convenient check-in/checkout. Once you've identified your ideal guest, or maybe a couple of complimentary segments, you can then tailor everything: your decor, the types of beds, the kitchen equipment, the information you provide about local activities. It all gets customized. How do you figure this out? Research. Look at other successful rentals in your area targeting similar demographics. Read their reviews. What do guests love? What do they complain about? Use this intel to refine your offering. This targeted approach not only makes your property more attractive to the guests, but also helps you streamline your operations and marketing spend, focusing your efforts where they'll have the most impact. Now, let's talk about how you present your amazing, strategically located, guest-targeted property to the world. Your online listing is your digital storefront. In most cases, it's the very first impression a potential guest will have of your vacation rental, and you literally have seconds to grab their attention before they click away to the next option. So creating a unique and attractive listing isn't just important, it's absolutely essential. This is where you convert interest into actual bookings. If your listing doesn't shine, even the best property can go unnoticed, and that's just leaving money on the table, plain and simple. The number one thing, and I cannot stress this enough, is professional photography. Grainy, poorly lit or cluttered photos are an instant turn-off. Invest in a good photographer, or if you have the skills, use a quality camera and learn about composition, lighting and staging. Showcase your property's best features, capture wide-angle shots of each room, highlight unique amenities, and make sure the place looks bright, clean and inviting. Alongside stunning visuals, you need a compelling description. Don't just list features, tell a story. Paint a picture of the experience guests will have. Use evocative language, highlight what makes your property special, and be honest and accurate. This is your chance to connect with potential guests on an emotional level. Finally, let's talk about pricing clarity and the power of reviews. Your pricing needs to be transparent and easy to understand. No one likes hidden fees or surprises at checkout. Clearly state your nightly rate, any cleaning fees, security deposits and taxes. This builds trust from the outset. And then the holy grail: positive reviews. Actively encourage your guests to leave reviews after their stay. Respond to all reviews, both positive and negative, professionally and promptly. Great reviews are social proof. They tell other potential guests that your property is a fantastic choice. They build credibility and can significantly boost your booking rate. A stream of positive feedback is like free marketing that works 24/7. All right, let's get into the numbers, because pricing your vacation rental correctly is a delicate balancing act, but it's one you absolutely need to master. Adopting competitive and strategic pricing isn't just about picking a number out of thin air or copying what your neighbor is doing. It's about understanding the market, your value proposition, and using data to maximize both your occupancy and your revenue. Price too high and you risk empty nights. Price too low and you're leaving profit on the table and potentially attracting the wrong kind of guest. It's a dynamic process, not a set it and forget it task. The first step is thorough market research. You need to know what similar properties in your area are charging. Look at their rates for different seasons, weekdays versus weekends, and during special events or holidays. Several online tools and platforms can help you gather this competitive intelligence. But don't just copy them, understand why they're priced that way. Then consider dynamic pricing. This means adjusting your rates based on demand, seasonality, local events, and even how far out someone is booking. For example, you can charge more during peak tourist season or a major festival, and potentially a bit less during slower periods to encourage bookings. There are even dynamic pricing tools that can automate this process for you, using algorithms to optimize your rates. Beyond the nightly rate, think about other pricing strategies. Minimum stay requirements can be very effective, especially during busy periods, as they reduce turnover costs and ensure more profitable bookings. For instance, a 3-night minimum on a holiday weekend. Conversely, consider offering discounts for longer stays. This can attract guests looking for a week-long vacation or even snowbirds. Last-minute booking discounts can also help fill unexpected vacancies. The key is to be flexible and responsive to market conditions. Continuously monitor your pricing, track your occupancy rates, and don't be afraid to make adjustments. Smart pricing is an ongoing optimization game. So you've got the perfect location, you know your audience, your listing is incredible, and your pricing is spot on. Guests are booking. But the job isn't done yet. In fact, this is where you truly differentiate yourself and build a long-term sustainable business by providing outstanding guest experiences. We're not just talking about a clean bed and a roof over their head. We're talking about creating memorable stays that make guests feel valued, special, and eager to return. And crucially, eager to leave those glowing 5-star reviews that fuel future bookings. This is where hospitality truly shines. Quality customer service is paramount. This starts from the moment they inquire or book. Be responsive, friendly, and helpful in all your communications. Provide clear and detailed check-in instructions. Ensure the property is impeccably clean and well maintained. This is a non-negotiable. Have a system in place for addressing any issues or questions guests might have during their stay, promptly and effectively. Small touches can make a huge difference. A welcome note, a small local treat, a list of your favorite nearby restaurants and attractions. These things show you care and that you're invested in them having a great time. It's about exceeding expectations, not just meeting them. Furthermore, try to provide tailored experiences based on the information you have about your guests. If they mention they're celebrating an anniversary, perhaps a small bottle of sparkling wine. If they're traveling with kids, maybe leave out a few age-appropriate books or games. If they have asked about hiking, provide a local trail map. These personalized touches don't have to be expensive, but they demonstrate thoughtfulness and can elevate their entire experience from good to unforgettable. Happy guests are more likely to rebook, recommend you to friends and family, and leave those all-important positive reviews that build your reputation and drive future success. This is how you build brand loyalty in the vacation rental space. So there you have it, the key pillars for building a truly successful vacation rental business. From meticulously selecting that prime location and deeply understanding your target guest, to crafting an irresistible online listing, implementing smart pricing strategies, and ultimately delivering an outstanding, memorable guest experience. By focusing on these key factors, you can set your vacation rental business on the path to success. It's not about luck, it's about a systematic approach and a commitment to excellence in each of these areas. Each element builds upon the last, creating a powerful engine for bookings and profitability. Remember, the vacation rental market is competitive, but there's immense opportunity for those who are willing to put in the effort and pay attention to the details. It's about creating a product and an experience that genuinely stands out. Think of your rental not just as a property, but as a business, and apply these business principles rigorously. The rewards, both financially and in terms of guest satisfaction, can be substantial. It takes work, especially up front, but building a solid foundation will pay dividends for years to come. I really hope this breakdown has given you some valuable insights and actionable steps you can implement right away. Running a vacation rental can be incredibly rewarding, and with the right approach, you can absolutely crush it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on thriving in the vacation rentals market. We'll be back with more content to help you optimize and grow. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.